Hello and a very warm welcome as always to the Grassroots Weekender Show. We're into Saturday. What a day we're going to have. Unfortunately I've got a shoot off to wear today, so I couldn't get out and about at the North Liverpool GFL, so I wish all the best to Connor, to Peter, to Julie, to Rachel and Bob. Oh, don't let me forget Bob. Everyone knows Bob from the North Liverpool GFL. Everyone talks about him. I'm not going to tell you what they say about him, but they all talk about him. Anyway, apologies, I'm not there, and a very warm welcome to all the Jeffrey Humble staff, who are absolutely brilliant in everything they do. Honestly, they're really working hard, and you see a massive difference in the running of the place, and hopefully they're all looking after you. And they know, they all know that prices are very extreme indeed, not just there but wherever you go at grassroots football. We try to bring these prices down. We'll be trying, not just with Jeffrey Humble but all over with grassroots football. Now, people have been approaching me and talking to me and saying to me the cost of the expenses in grassroots football is extreme. We all know that. We've been putting out change.org to fill in the survey. Not the survey, well, it is a survey really, if you can. It's free, and it's all about trying to make changes in grassroots football, save money and getting people together, working together and bringing the cost down and trying to get more funding into the likes of your teams. Some clubs are doing very well indeed, we know that. We've probably got literally thousands in the bank. I'd just like to see a lot more change, less expense and more opportunities for the likes of the kids and the parents as well, because times are hard and they're not going to get any easier, are they? They really aren't. So we want to try and help if we possibly can. And everyone knows about our Heart of Gold initiatives. Heart of Gold initiatives was brought in as part of Don't Cross the Line to look after the kids. There's lots of kids with mental health and also deprived children out there. And we're teaming up, and hopefully Lee and Jay, and they will be, teaming up with us with our Heart of Gold initiatives and trying to make a difference and bring it all to grassroots side of things. And do activities which we normally do. We've climbed mountains, we've jumped out of planes, we've done marathons. What more could we do? I can't keep doing everything obviously, so I'm looking for a good team of volunteers who want to get involved, and we'll do some sort of activities and get them all together to raise some funds and help us out and see what we can do with the mental health side of things and deprived children. Obviously we will not be giving cash out, that doesn't happen. We want to try and put in something in place that will help and make a difference to all these kids suffering, because since COVID I think it's really gone bananas, hasn't it? It really has. And then there's all these outbreaks of sickness and the hospitals full to the brim, and that's why I'm hoping I don't get sick and I keep on the move and I keep doing things, keep myself busy. Not staying in, just keep active if I possibly can, and I'll be starting my walks very soon indeed, because I've got loads on. I've really got loads on, and look, I'm on my Earl Grey, no milk, no sugar. And when I went to my annual review the other week with the nurse, absolutely over the moon with me, what I'm doing, asking me what I'm doing different, because I've put a bit of weight on and I'm going to get that bit of weight off. I need to 10 pounds over in 2 years, which ain't bad I suppose, and I want to get 12-13 pounds off if I possibly can. That's the way I want to do things, and it shouldn't take me too long to do that. I can go on one of those strict diets and can lose £4 in a couple of days. Honestly, it's if I want to do it that way, but no, I'm here till the end of my days, so I may as well just take my time, do it easy and do some activities and just burn it off that way. Don't need to join a gym, don't need to spend tons of money on diet, food. I know what I need to do, I know what I need to cut down on, and I know where I'm going to be walking, and honestly, and that's the difference. It doesn't need to cost you a penny to lose weight. It really doesn't. It just needs a bit of willpower and some activities, and keep yourself motivated and give yourself, be your own inspiration. That's what it is. Talk to yourself, tell yourself what you need to do, and don't think if you're well overweight that you're not going to lose it. You'll eat more and more, but honestly, just losing, shedding a little bit of weight each day, each week, whatever it is, it's coming down. And as I just said to you, life's too short. Go on, be healthy, go out there and do a little bit, and just make sure you look after yourself and make a difference to yourself. There's no good turning around and saying, I can't do this, I can't do it. You can do it. Honestly, you can. It's just a bit of motivation for yourselves. Just walk. I started when I was doing the runs and the marathons. I literally, honestly, I couldn't run round the block. I really couldn't run round the block. Couldn't run 50 metres without gasping for breath. So I've done it gradually and pushed myself. And within, I'd say, a month, I was then jogging round about a mile, if not more. And I just kept pushing myself, doing it each day, each week. There was a motivation there. There was something that I was aiming for. And you need to aim to something, for something, to get yourself motivated. Like, if you put up an activity, you'll look and go, right, my name's down for that one. I'm not going to miss it. I'm not going to let people down, because they'll all start laughing at me. They won't laugh at you if you don't do it, because they're not doing it. But that's what you believe in yourself, and that's what I believed in. So I just said, no, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. When we done the marathon, you wouldn't believe this. This, honestly, when we done it, I was from Warrington to Liverpool, and I've got a few lads there who will tell you this is the truth. And we had a marathon, or a runner with us, who give us all the inspirational stuff, as they say, all the training tactics, who runs every day, if not every week, and just kept, you know, for the running club. And when we were sitting in the van going down there, that same person, and there's no disrespect to him whatsoever, honestly, younger than me, and we were sitting there, and he said, if anyone is going to let us down, it's Mal. We need to push Mal. We don't want him to give up. We want everyone to do this, and we want to make sure that we push him through. Well, lo and behold, it wasn't Mal who needed pushing. It was the runner and a few other lads, and I try to motivate everyone I can. And to be honest, the runner never ever made it. Finished with us, but never done the distance like we did, honestly. And that's what shocked me, because you believe that people are really keeping up the motivate. Don't smoke, don't drink, honestly, when you're doing this, because we even had a climber with us who wouldn't listen to me when we done the North, the Yorkshire Three Peaks 12-hour challenge, which we'd done it, I think it was in 10:56, if I'm right in the time that we'd done it. And the motivation for myself was there, and I tried to say, honestly, do not do it. Now, the person in question tried to talk me into telling me everyone's in it with a team. We do this together. If we fail, we all fail. If we do it, we all do it. Well, it doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. You need to motivate yourself. And the person was a smoker and a drinker. And my advice all the time was, don't look. Are you sure you want to do it? Because with you smoking and stopping to have a smoke, saying, you don't know me, I'll do it. Honestly, you look after yourself, you keep it going. And by the end of it, done one, got a little bit towards the second, couldn't go, coughing, choking. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. And we persevered, we carried on, and we completed it. Honestly, we really, really did. You can't, if you go and do an activity, you've got to keep, and applaud the others who are doing these sort of things, not to keep themselves fit. Well, it is to keep themselves fit, but there's always something there that we're trying to do to achieve. We're really trying to achieve these things, and that's what motivation is all about. Get your mates to really encourage you to go on there. I was encouraging, the lads will tell you in Hadrian's Wall, where it was 85 mile in 3 days, or over the 3 days, we cracked that one as well. And honestly, the stories and the bonding that we made together when we completed that, And the stories you hear about life, people just, you become great friends, honestly. It really does make a difference. The stories that you hear, and I was carrying on, I was getting called the headmaster, and I didn't want that title, I just wanted, they didn't realise I was motivating them, I was keeping them going until it was all over, and then they realised what a sort of, not like a guide is, or was, which we had a guide on the national Three Peaks, and obviously that guide got us through it, and we can't thank that guide enough, because obviously we'd have been still up there now trying to find a way down and up. Ben Nevis, you know, tough. Coming down, it was like all slates. You were basically running, you couldn't control yourself. And locally, I got the cramp, but I made it, didn't give up, carried on doing that. It's motivation, skydive, and the marathon run. Honestly, and all I'm trying to say is I need to shed a few pounds myself. I'm not getting any younger, so I probably won't get any faster, but I'm going to motivate myself. And obviously there's a few friends. I'm going to start off with my walks, and then little jogs, and then little runs, and then make a difference to myself again, and then look, and then go back, give the nurse the fair dues. She said my sugar levels were a little bit higher than normal, and wanted me back in a couple of months to see if I can get them down, and that was an incentive for me, because she gave me something to go for, which was brilliant, and said 2 months, come back, we'll do your sugar levels, we'll do your bloods, and we'll weigh you, and I want to see what you're like, because you're inspiring me, but I'm giving you that inspiration. And it was brilliant, and that's all I'm trying to do to our viewers, to our listeners, just to go out there and motivate yourself. I'm not, you know, if you want to come out with me, mal@DXTL.com, add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites, and I walk around a lot when I'm at the football, and I talk to parents, kids in the teams, I talk to managers, committee members, and you make it, you know, you hear all the stories and how's things going, and they're going absolutely fine. We're trying to do a tournament, we are doing a tournament on the 19th and 20th of February 2025, so watch this space, and it's a let them play tournaments, and we're looking for the summer league as well in June, around about 8 weeks, and we're really motivating each other to do this, and the team's up with Jay and Lee. Honestly, I keep myself busy, and I've just pre-ordered the rest of the trophies for the tournament, so they're nearly all done, and I've just got a few to do when they come. And today I've been motivating myself, engraving, getting them done, and I just want everything in that tournament to go really honky-dory. It's all about respect, it's all about don't cross the line, and it's also about our Hearts of Gold initiatives. It's things that we're trying to do to achieve and make a difference out there in grassroots football, because you only live once, and if I've got a motivation in front of me, which is all the kids playing football smiling, I don't want to see any verbal abuse, aggressive behaviour, racist comments, or bullying in any sport, never mind football. We all just want to work together. I'm not your millionaire, I can't do that. I'm a support worker, and everything that I do here is voluntary. We're a CIC, a community interest company. We don't cross the line. That means we go cap in hand and try and put in for the lottery grant, and we're just awaiting on a lottery grant. I've never waited this long actually to see if we've got it, so it's a little bit worrying. If we don't get it, we'll definitely have to go cap in hand, but we want to try and raise funding to keep ourselves going, keep offices like this going, getting the kids in on the voice box, should we say. Now it's grassroots football because they're 6 foot odd, and hopefully 1 or 2 of them will be in on this Friday, and we'll catch up because they had a lovely summer break. We'll get them motivated, get them together. You know, summer holidays we haven't. Look at this, we take Earl Grey. I'm enjoying it. Cheers everyone. But that's it. It's all about motivation today, and obviously you're out and about in grassroots football. And maybe there tomorrow on the Sunday, because if I'm not, I'm at Liverpool Academy watching a game and watching a player, and the story will come out in the very, very near future, honestly. So I'm never ending, I'm always doing things, I'm always motivating myself, always keep myself going. And like I've done that, if you haven't seen or heard about it, it's Rookie Ref, Feeling the Football Fear, and I've wrote this, and it's been illustrated by Lauren Mather, absolutely fantastic, and you can see the story in there is what we've been doing over the years, and we put it into perspective for the kids as well, so they understand it. And you know, a 7-year-old, and I think I've told you this before, came up to me, 8-year-old now, came up to me and said, bought your book, read it, and I think it was absolutely fantastic. What more? Because that's inspired me to write more, and I've got one on the shelf at the moment ready to go again. But you can get this on Amazon, it's there, so if you're interested in it, please don't hesitate, get it. And it's a great little read for your kids. It's not a Christmas book, it's an all year round book, so we did bring it out before Christmas. Honestly, it really is, and it's about a rookie ref who's just starting their very first game, and obviously I think you can have a little look into that and listening to it, and it involves parents as well, coaches, so yeah, have a little look at it, honestly, and tell me what you think about it if you've got it. Again, add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Also, in the tournament itself and the summer league, you may come across these are the referees and the ref awareness scorecard. So the ref awareness, you know what I mean, the referee will always get a shout from behind the back, they never know who it is. But now it enables them to give some feedback on the touchlines, from the sidelines and on the field of play. And they have a marker, whereas they're marking your card, and they're not going to do it all the time. If they no need to mark it, they don't have to, unless we're putting an award up, and then we'll say we want to see every team, their behaviour, see what you can do. So the referees are made up, and they're basically marking it if there's any poor touchline behaviour, because that's what we're interested in. We don't want any poor touchline behaviour. That's why we're putting these tournaments on, the Let Them Play tournaments, because we want to do something different within the tournaments and give the educational message out to the mums and dads, the parents, the grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, grandparents. That message needs to go to them, and hopefully they'll understand what we're all about. And the message that we're giving out is all the kids, all the referees will be wearing the t-shirts, they'll all be wearing the respect wristbands. It's a message that we want to give to each and every one of the adults out there, especially if you're irate. The message is, let the kids play. That's all it is, and leave the referees to officiate. And that's the message that we can give out to you today as well, and that should be going in your league, especially the North Liverpool League, the Jeffrey Humble leagues that they hold. Any leagues whatsoever, that message should be portrayed, and it will be by the committees. Everyone is probably singing off the same song sheet there and trying to make sure that the referees are protected. And without the referee, there is no game. We know that. So no ref, no game. Have a look at our red and yellow cards. We own that, as well as respect. So the message is, whenever you're out and about at grassroots football, enjoy yourselves. Make a difference to your child, because your child doesn't want to see you involved in any animosity coming from all parents, managers, coaches, committee members. We don't need, or we don't want to see any committees banning teams and the county FAs fining them, because we just talked about saving money in your pocket. So what is the use of you taking a risk to cost yourself money, because you will get fined, and it's a safeguarding issue as well. So we're all for that, DBS check, safeguarding. Not that we're for all the big charges for volunteers, we're not for that. And you can come and see me, have a talk. We're looking for guests to come into the studio this year. We're going to make a difference, not just in the studio, but out and about. And honestly, the work that we've got in front of us is just unreal. But we'll keep you informed, we'll keep you updated, and we'll let you know how things go. We'll keep you on top of things. Okay, there we go. We've come to the end of our second show. I hope you're enjoying it, and please don't hesitate to contact me if you want to discuss anything that we've talked about, or you're looking for a team for your child. We can also help with that. So please tune into our show tomorrow night. Tune into this one. Tell us what your feedback's like, and don't forget, on DXTL TV from the Touchlines on YouTube, we're looking for subscribers. It's free. You can always follow us up on those channels, and also here on Spotify and Riverside FM. Please get in touch with us if you need any support whatsoever, and we can try and ask if the sponsors, teams want to get a mention, things like that. We can do that for you, not a problem. Okay, thanks for tuning into the show. I'm Mal Lee from Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme, Heart of Gold initiatives, No Ref, No Game, and Let Them Play. Yes, we'll be back again tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow round about 4 p.m. Have a great day. Enjoy the Premier League once again, and grassroots football as well. See you tomorrow.